Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Mandy, and I'm sorry that I have not done very many regular art videos. I'm so behind in life right now, but I actually did this on Mother's Day. I just kind of needed to paint a little bit. I hadn't been able to really do a lot of painting lately. I've been trying to catch up with school and stuff, so I wanted to do a bloom. So this is an 8-inch gallery wrapped canvas. I kind of came in with no plan. I know you're like, shocker. I just knew I wanted to do a bloom. My cell activator's old, like a month old. So, so I grabbed a couple boom gels and I grabbed some colors that I need to use. I have like this little container of colors that need to be used. And so I was trying to finish up my sour lemon and my cherry sorbet and a couple of colors that were just almost finished. And so I just kind of grabbed a couple boom gels. I'm almost out of black boom gel, so I was using a black cell activator. I have white boom gel, and then I saw this, which yellow is it? Let me check. It is golden wattle yellow. And it seems opaque, so I decided maybe I'll use that under my black cell activator, because with boom gel you can kind of get away with that, whereas if I put yellow paint under a black cell activator, it's iffy because I could get mud from the other colors it's around. So that's kind of the nice perk about boom gel. So that first color is Sour Lemon. It's a prism pour from Colourarte. This is Cherry Blossom, I think. No, Cherry Sorbet. I think it's Cherry Sorbet from Colourarte. It's a primary element. This is Quinacridone Magenta. It's either Colourarte Vivid Intense or Atelier Fluid Acrylic. This is Frozen. It's a beautiful prism pour color from Colourarte, and it has a drop or two of maybe a purely pigment, maybe the peacock, I'm not sure. And that other color was Viola Blue. And here's my two boom gel colors, and I'm going to use a lamp black cell activator. The cell activator is made with Aussie Floetrol and M-Gram paint. I get my M-Gram from Blick, and that's also where I got this canvas from. That's where I buy most of my art supplies that are not like Colourarte and that kind of stuff. So we're going to start with now I'm questioning Cherry Sorbet. I'm pretty sure that's Cherry Sorbet. It's very sparkly. So this Frosted Sorbet primary element set is so much fun, but the particulate in these is very, it's not all large, but there's large pieces in there. So I like to put it in one of the bottom layers so it peeks through all the color and gives you all kinds of cool shimmer. So that's what I did. So I'm using up the rest of my sour lemon. And now I'm going to use Hansa Yellow Light, which is a vivid intense color. I think I showed it to you in the beginning, but I don't think I mentioned it. So I love this color. I love the way magenta looks on top of yellow. Now I'm using way too much paint, so we're probably not going to see the cool effects of that. But we were not trying to be overly skillful on this day. We were just trying to paint. Sometimes you just need to paint. And I also made a set of coasters right after this with similar colors because I already had everything out, and I had almost used up my cherry sorbet. I had used up my sour lemon. So while I had all the colors out, I was just like, you know what, let me make some coasters. So you'll see those in a future video. I think they turned out pretty cool. But man, was I rusty, let me tell you. So this is the Quinacridone Magenta. Anyway, I hope you guys have been doing good. I know I've been working in some laser videos, and that's not the normative content. I'm still going to keep doing that because I'm learning and I need to learn it. But I haven't fallen off the fluid art wagon. I'm just juggling a tremendous amount right now, so I'm trying to keep up with everything. So this is Frozen. This is that beautiful like aqua prism pour color, and it was on a live. Casey may remember. Casey asked me to add something to this color, and I added something, but I don't remember what I added. I think it was some sort of a green, maybe peacock. But it turns out to be a really beautiful color, and you don't notice it so much until it dries and it shifts into like this greenish aqua color. It's really cool. So, yeah. So my rationale with adding this yellow boom gel, so this is the Viola blue, is, you know, I'm using an older cell activator, as I mentioned, and boom gel does help with your older cell activators, kind of helping them continue to be useful. I don't really know how to explain that it does, but it does. And plus, when I use a black cell activator, I like to use kind of a pop of color underneath it. Obviously, I don't want to put a black cell activator on top of that dark blue color, right? So this allows me to use that contrast of that blue color, but still create enough contrast so that my bloom will have a light color directly underneath the cell activator. So we're going to use a little bit of that yellow and a little bit of white. You don't want to go crazy because it can take over, but I think you'll appreciate the cells that we get with using it. And I was really surprised. I mean, this cell activator is a month and a half old and performed very well. So yay. I wanted to use it so I don't, you know, waste it. Don't forget to check the description box. There's great discounts in there. Colourarte is a 10% discount. It may say 20% because I may have forgotten to change the verbiage. But it is 10%. And Colourarte has a cool like club membership now that you can check out, and it allows you to get kind of an exclusive discount and sampling, and you can combine that with the affiliate codes. And the affiliate codes will be the only coupon codes at this point. So you'll want to keep track of your affiliate codes once that goes into effect. But if you're part of the club, you can stack those coupons, which is really cool. And you get samples. So lots of cool stuff going on with Colourarte. And Leslie's been doing a lot of fun lives, and I'm very behind on them. So this is the white after we do the yellow. Also, thank you to everyone who joined our quarterly event. It was really a lot of fun. I was really impressed with all of the artists. Now we're going to do the black cell activator, and then I'm going to put my big head in the way, and I'm just going to enlarge that circle a little bit, and then I'm going to hit it with my hair dryer and cheat. And then we'll see. This becomes like a color explosion, you guys. Like right now, you're probably like, what are you thinking with these colors? But it becomes kind of for an unplanned effort, not bad. Now, my paint was a little thick, so at this point, when it's barely moving, I was like, uh-oh. And all I'm really doing here is just enlarging the target so that I have a better chance of hitting that cell activator with the air. And then I have my Babyliss hair dryer. It is on cool air, low heat, or sorry, low fan. What a contradiction. Low heat, cool air, right? Cool air, low fan. And I like to kind of catch it first, but you have to be careful. You can't get too low with it and you can't get too high, you know? So not the most amazing blow, but you can see where I'm trying to capture the cell activator that's left with my breath, and just gently, it's hard for you to tell, and I'm sorry, there's really no perfect angle for this, but you want to capture that with your breath and then pull your head back a little bit. So as you pull your head back, the idea is you're enlarging the width of your breath. So that's the way it should work. Now, when you're doing it, it's easy to say that and know that and not do it because it's harder than it looks. So, and ideally you don't want to re-blow where you've already blown, like right there, but I'm trying to get enough coverage so that I can cover that corner. And kind of the same thing here. With square canvases, the corners are tough, right? Because you can get a nice circle, but then getting coverage on your corners is challenging. And you just sometimes have to be okay with them not being perfectly covered because you don't want to compromise your whole bloom design for a stupid corner. Trust me, I've done it so many times. So now I'm just going to pop some bubbles. We're going to spin, and I'll bring you down for a close-up so you can see. But you have to let me know what you think about this yellow. I like it. I like how it's got a nice pop of yellow at the top, and it's not muddy. And that's the really cool thing about boom gels. I don't know why they work like that, because they are an acrylic paint, but they don't muddy as easy. Is that the right way to say that? They don't get muddy as easily as regular paint. And so you can take a few more risks with them without, because you know, normally that would have produced this really weird green color because it's on top of a blue. And it didn't. So it's kind of cool. Feels like you can live on the edge. So I think that you'll really appreciate the close-up in a minute. I am trying to get enough paint to cover the sides. I'm not super worried about the corners again because I've ruined enough blooms trying to cover corners, but I did want to make sure that the paint was going to go down the sides, and I had a lot more paint on there than I realized. I still got some on me and the floor and everything. But I was like, okay, you're a cute little bloom. So that was kind of a nice win for me. And you can see how the magenta over that yellow is giving us almost a fluorescent red-orange color. It's very cool, and it kind of perfectly matches. All right, so here is our close-up. You can see it's just so very colorful. Look at the bright, cheery craziness of it all. I love that little cluster that we just kind of zoomed by. This one right here. It's just like all the colors in that spot. Love it. So yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching and for being patient with my absence. Bye.